Hi! If you're new here, my name is Gem Stone and I'm a psychic medium and I'm an author. And this channel is mainly commentaries. I do a rare PowerPoint and content varies. I don't fit a particular niche. I cover anything and everything to do with life and death. So, welcome back everyone to part 4, the grand finale. In previous videos that I've uploaded, we've covered alien Wi-Fi, psychic espionage, and the Galactic Federation's very selective guest list. And now we arrive at the institution, the one, the only, Farsight Institute. Now, to be fair, this isn't just a random channel. It's run by Courtney Brown, a professor. So immediately you think, okay, structure, discipline, research, serious business. But then things get interesting because Farsight claims remote viewing works. They have high accuracy. They meet with aliens regularly. And sometimes those aliens help them. With other aliens who are apparently blocking their psychic signals. So again, we're back to intergalactic tech support. Now here's where I start tilting my head slightly. Farsight has said in the past that when they got things wrong, it wasn't because the method failed. It was because they were being blocked by powerful forces, including aliens. And the solution? Good aliens, of course. Because nothing fixes a lack of accuracy like adding another invisible variable. So, let's just map this out. If the data is correct, then remote viewing works. If the data is wrong, interference, which means there is no scenario where the method itself is questioned. It becomes unfalsifiable. And once something can't be tested or challenged, it stops being investigation and starts being belief. Now let's talk about something specific, the Jeffrey Epstein case. Originally, Farsight remote viewed it and concluded one thing. Later, after introducing good aliens helping them, they revisited it and came to a completely different conclusion. Same event, different result, new explanation. Now, I'm going to say something carefully. I also channeled on that situation. I wasn't blocked. no aliens intervened, and I reached a conclusion earlier which later matched where Farsight eventually landed. And I'm not saying that to say I'm amazing. I'm saying it to ask a question. If a whole trained group can arrive at one conclusion, then later reverse it, what does that say about reliability? Because in any serious field, you don't get to say, we were wrong before, but now we're right because new invisible helpers arrived. That wouldn't pass in science. It wouldn't pass in intelligence. And it definitely wouldn't pass in court. Now let's address the elephant in the room. The alien meetings. There are videos where the head of Farsight seems to be communicating with something that we cannot see at all. No visual confirmation, no shared experience. Just one person interacting with empty space. And here's the genuine question. Not sarcastic, not mean, just real. How do the others in the group become convinced that what's happening is real? Because they can't see it either. So, what are they trusting? Authority? Repetition? Group belief? This is how belief systems form, not always through deception, but through reinforcement. One person is certain. Others want to believe. And slowly, the story becomes reality within that circle. Now, let's touch briefly on something else. There have been criticisms and concerns raised online about the way things are presented, including the tone and presentation involving women. I'm not going into detail here, but it does add another layer to ask, are we looking at a controlled research environment or something that's drifting into performance? And then there's the business model. Paid access, memberships, exclusive content, and at the same time, claims of very high accuracy, while other groups, more cautious ones, openly say we're about 65% accurate, which honestly sounds far more believable. And finally, the claim that platforms suppress them, that they can't advertise properly because of what they do. Now, maybe that's true to a degree, but let's be honest. If YouTube truly believed someone was accessing real alien intelligence, revealing hidden truths about global events, they wouldn't just limit ads. They'd be having a very different conversation behind the scenes. So, where does that leave us? For me, it comes back to the same simple filter. Can it be tested? Can it be verified? Can it be challenged? If the answer is always no, because something unseen interfered, then you don't have a system. You have a story. And look, you can still take ideas, explore consciousness, stay curious. But curiosity without grounding turns into belief very quickly. I'll keep doing what I've always done. No alien titles, no special origins, no invisible councils backing me. Just honesty about what I experience and the willingness to say, I might be wrong. Because in a world full of people claiming certainty, that might actually be the most honest position there is. All right, that's the end of this series. 4 parts, no aliens harmed in the making, and still no invite to the meetings. Thanks, beloved, beautiful souls. I always appreciate a view and every view, and I appreciate you. Thank you for your subscribing, and if you are going to drop a comment, I ask you do so respectfully. If you want more information about this group, they are called Farsight, Farsight. Thanks again. Please be kind to each other. Take care of yourselves. Love, light, and blessings. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll be back in a few days' time. Bye.